like I was saying, I've been to the Yukon. I've been to the Yukon, but I haven't been here before. And this next song is about an experience I had in the Yukon, and I was doing a tour of house concerts, and which is interesting because who tours in the Yukon really? But you know, some of us do, and there's actually enough people there that you know can kind of do that sort of thing. Anyways, I was there's a company in Winnipeg that books house concert circuits around Canada for folk musicians and sort of jazz musicians and stuff, and it's based in Winnipeg. And so back in 2010, I was hired to go on one of the tours, and so they book all the houses, and then we just have to buy our flights and rent a car, and then we drive up or fly up there and drive to people's houses, have dinner with them, stay overnight, play the concert in the living room, you know, with no acoustic or no sound system, and then stay overnight, and then sort of have breakfast in the morning, then take off to the next house. And so just as I was getting ready to go up, I got a call from the company in Winnipeg, and they said, we have a bit of a problem. And they said, one of our hosts of the house concerts is a little concerned and about having you in his house. And you know, it was a lesbian thing, and he was like all weirded out. And so so they said, well, you know, can you talk to him on the phone and sort of like calm him down a little bit, because he's quite pissed. And because he didn't know that he was going to have a lesbian coming in his living room when he signed up to be a host. And so I said, sure, I can talk to him. And so he called me at my house, and he asked me all kinds of questions and talked a lot, and I just sort of listened and, you know, nodded my head on the other line, and then I just sort of assured him that it was all going to be fine, and, you know, nothing strange was going to happen, and, you know, he seemed okay with that. So, but as I was driving up there, I was driving, it was kind of scary because I was driving, so I did a bunch of shows, and then I was driving to his place, and he lives like way up on the top of this hill, like like sort of out in the outskirts of Whitehorse, but like up this really crazy logging sort of type road, like dirt road, you know, just trees, no other houses, and it's sort of like this windy switchbacky thing. And as I kept going, you know, I sort of was thinking, oh my God, I feel like I'm driving in the movie Psycho, like, you know, to this guy's house. And it ended up being fine. He was actually very friendly when I got there, and he was kind of, I guess, overcompensating for being kind of a jerk before. And so anyway, so we had dinner. It was nice, and then I found myself wandering around the house, and before people were getting there, and I walked into this one room, and it was sort of about as big as the stage, and it was floor to ceiling, wall to wall books of Christian literature, and I sort of, everything started to come together in my mind about his fear, and not that all Christians are afraid of homos, but lots of them are. And the radical Christian types, the fundamental types, and so it sort of all started to make sense. And so I wrote this song for him. And I also had t-shirts made, but I'll tell you about those later because I don't want to ruin the punchline of the song. This is the title track of my third album. I hope you like it. You're some kind of worried out there about what I'm doing up here, and I assure you my reasoning is completely shallow about how and why I'm here to entertain you. I'm merely on a divine plan to convert you all to the dark side of the bedroom. So why don't you come and pray at my church for a change, and I'll pray on you, cause that's what my kind of people do. And I'm just doing this for the chicks. I'm just singing, hoping I make it with you, baby. All I need is my God-given ability to serenade. And I'm on a full-blown recruiting crusade. I've got me a pocket rhyming dictionary. I got me a couple of killer hot licks, yeah. But the music's all just extracurricular. I'm just doing it for the chicks. You're the kind of gal who likes to fool around. Well, then I'm the kind of gal you want to be betting down. If you're bisexual, better yet, a curious hetero, oh, then baby, I'm your man. If you got a voyeur for a boyfriend, even better. Or if you just feel like doing a little experimenting, why don't you take the plunge and jump the fence with me? And I'll take you for a wild ride on the other side, 'cause I'm just doing this for the chicks. I'm just singing, hoping I'll make it with your baby. All I need is my God-given ability to serenade. Now I'm on a full-blown recruiting crusade, and I've got me a pocket rhyming dictionary. I got me a couple of killer hot licks, yeah, but the music's all just extracurricular. I'm just doing it for the chicks. Ooh, 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 I'm just doing it for the chicks. You know I am. You're the kind of guy who likes to fret and frown about his place in the world. Then I guess that I'm your worst nightmare, and I'm coming true, 'cause I'm here to steal your little lady out from under you. And I can see that you're concerned with all this coming out, and I'm the other woman your mother forgot to warn you about. And you believe that I'm your nemesis, but that's just ludicrous, 'cause the one thing I want to impress on you is this: I'm just doing it for the chicks. I'm just singing, hoping I'll make this world a better place to live in. All I need is my woman-driven ability to serenade. I'm on a full-blown crooning crusade, and I've got me a pocket rhyming dictionary. I got me a couple of killer hot licks, yeah, but the music's all just extracurricular. I said the music's all just extracurricular, baby. I said the music's all just extracurricular. I'm just doing it for the chicks. Ooh, 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 I'm just doing it for the chicks. Yeah, 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 I'm just doing it for the chicks. Woo. I'm just doing it for the chicks.